Welcome to Monaco, where luxury isn't just a lifestyle, it's a standard. Tonight, we step into a world where the streets double as a runway for the most elite machines on the planet, and where elegance meets raw power at every corner. As the sun dips below the Mediterranean horizon, the principality begins to glow, setting the stage for a night that only a few truly experience. You can hear it before you see it. The deep roar of engines echoes through the narrow streets of Monte Carlo. Heads turn, cameras rise, and then they arrive. Sleek Ferraris, roaring Lamborghinis, and custom Rolls-Royces glide past like moving art. But what makes this scene different is not just the cars, it's who's behind the wheel. Monaco's elite women step out in style, dressed in designer gown, confidence, and quiet power. These are not just passengers of wealth. They are creators of it. Entrepreneurs, heirs, influencers, and icons, all converging in one place. Tonight is not about showing off. It's about presence. Every arrival tells a story. Every detail matters. From the polished rims to the sparkle of diamonds under city lights, this is Monaco at night, where luxury lives, breathes, and accelerates. Stay with us, because what you're about to see goes far beyond cars. It's a glimpse into a world most only dream about. The energy builds as the first wave of supercars pulls up to Casino Square. Engines idle like restrained beasts, each one more exclusive than the last. A matte black Lamborghini Aventador creeps forward, its sharp lines catching every flicker of light. Right behind it, a pastel-colored Ferrari SF90, driven by a woman who looks like she just stepped off a fashion runway, yet handles the wheel with absolute control. This is where style meets precision. These women don't just arrive, they make statements. Heels touch the pavement, doors lift upward, and suddenly the focus shifts from machine to presence. Silk dresses, tailored suits, bold accessories. Every detail is intentional. There's a rhythm to it all. The valet steps in, cameras flash, conversations pause. People watch, not just because of the cars, but because of the aura that surrounds these arrivals. It's confidence without effort. What stands out is a diversity of taste. Some go for aggressive hypercars, others for timeless elegance like a Bentley or a vintage Rolls. Yet they all share one thing, a clear understanding of luxury. This isn't a car show. It's a social language. Each arrival says something about identity, power, and success. And as the lineup grows, one thing becomes clear. In Monaco, the night doesn't begin until the right people arrive, and they always arrive in style. Behind every stunning arrival is a story that goes far deeper than wealth. These women represent a new era of luxury, one built on independence, influence, and ambition. Monaco attracts those who have reached the top, and many of them didn't inherit it. They built it. Some are tech founders who turn ideas into empires. Others are fashion moguls, investors, or global influencers shaping trends across continents. Their presence here is not accidental. Monaco is where success is both celebrated and quietly understood. Watch closely, and you'll notice something different. There's no need to prove anything. The confidence is natural, almost understated. A simple glance, a calm smile, a casual conversation beside a multi-million-dollar car. They move through the crowd with ease, greeting familiar faces, stepping into exclusive circles, and navigating the night like they own it. Because in many ways, they do. Luxury here isn't loud. It's precise. It's knowing exactly who you are and not needing validation. And while the cars draw attention, it's the women who leave the lasting impression. Their style, their presence, their energy in Monaco. Power doesn't always speak. Sometimes it simply arrives, steps out, and walks into the night. As the evening deepens, the focus shifts in the streets to what lies beyond the velvet ropes. The real Monaco experience unfolds behind guarded entrances, inside venues where exclusivity is the currency. The supercars fade into the background as guests move toward iconic locations. The Casino de Monte Carlo glows with timeless elegance, while nearby clubs pulse with modern energy. This is where connections happen, where deals are hinted at over champagne, and where the night truly begins. You'll notice the seamless transition. One moment, it's about arrivals. The next, it's about access. Invitations are discreet, guest lists are tight, and every detail is curated. Inside, the atmosphere changes. Music fills the air, lights move with intention, and conversations blend with the rhythm. Tables are set with precision, Bottles arrive with ceremony, and every space feels designed for those who understand this world. The same women who commanded attention outside now blend effortlessly into the scene, surrounded by peers who operate on the same level. It's not about standing out anymore. It's about belonging. Monaco nightlife isn't chaotic. It's controlled, refined, and selective. And as doors close behind them, one thing becomes clear. What happens next is not for everyone to see. But for those inside, it's just another night in Monaco. Inside Monaco's most exclusive clubs, luxury takes on a different form. It's no longer about what you drive, but how you experience the night. Private tables line the room, each one a world of its own. Crystal glasses reflect soft lighting. Rare bottles are open without hesitation, and conversations carry more weight than noise. This is where billionaires unwind, not with chaos, but with control. Every detail is curated, from the music selection to the service. Nothing is random. Everything has purpose. You'll see familiar faces, if you know where to look. Global business leaders, celebrities, and quiet power players who prefer privacy over attention. Deals are discussed casually. Relationships are built subtly, and influence moves in quiet ways. The women from earlier now lead conversations, not follow them. They are respected, listened to, and recognized. Their presence here is not decorative. It's essential. There's a certain rhythm to Monaco nightlife. It flows, never rushes. Hours pass without notice. The outside world fades, replaced by a space where only a select few operate. And while the music plays and glasses clink, something deeper is happening. This is where networks strengthen, where ideas are exchanged, and where the next big move might quietly begin. In Monaco, nightlife is not an escape. It's an extension of power as the night slowly winds down. Monaco reveals its final layer. The energy softens, the crowds thin, and the streets begin to quiet. But the impression remains. What you witness is more than luxury. It's a lifestyle shaped by precision, ambition, and presence. The supercars may leave, disappearing into private garages and hidden roads, but their impact lingers. The same goes for the people. These women, these figures of influence, don't just visit Monaco. They define it. What makes Monaco unique?